Hi, you're back with the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. And this is Mark Sherry, joined by Mark Ramone and Tracy Walton of On Deck Sound Studios. And that's the spotlight that we have today. Songs recorded at the great studio On Deck Sound, Northfield, Connecticut area. So we actually heard a tune last by the owner of On Deck, Tracy Walton, doing Small Town America. And before that, we had On the Radio by Still Rivers. And starting off that set was Brian Dolzani with When God Asks You Why. I want to just start out with God Asks You Why. I had mentioned before the break that I just absolutely love the lyrics of the song. The music is great, but the lyrics, I think, are just, on point, so heartfelt, obviously about, gun violence and things that, have happened, obviously, and in this neck of the woods that have been so tragic. And I think it's just a great tune.
Yeah, it's definitely, Brian's a great songwriter. I've played with him live and had the privilege of recording that song with him. He came in, that was kind of a one-day thing. We came in and pretty sure I played drums on that. I played bass on it. He played guitar, sang, and we kind of came together really quick. And it's a great tune. And sometimes that can be nice. Just don't overthink it, keep it simple. And by the end of the day, by the end of the session, you have a tune.
And after that, we had Still Rivers doing On the Radio.
They are a husband and wife duo.
Yeah, husband and
Michael
wife.
and Chandra Rivers.
From
Michael
Hartford.
is now in the bargain with Frank Critelli and Shandy Lawson.
Oh,
So
okay.
Yeah, he's doing that as well. I think Still Rivers is still, well, they're still married, so they're still a thing for sure. I don't know if they're, how much they're playing, but that was a cool. I think we did 4 songs with them, and that was one of them that has Seth Adam on guitar.
All right, Seth Adam, who, he actually has a tune in our Essential Western New England songbook.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Seth's great. He came in and him and Mike are good buddies. So he dropped that.
Well, that's such a fun song. It's just,
Yeah.
I just love the whole idea of, he's trying to write a song. He needs a few more lyrics. And, and then his wife says, why don't you just sound more like Tom Petty?
Yeah.
Be more like Tom Petty.
Tom may have passed, but his influence lives on and brings us more great music.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yep. And then by the end, he's saying, maybe I should be like Tom Petty.
Yeah, sure. It's not a bad thing.
Not
great
a bad
sounding
thing.
records for sure.
But yeah, it's really a fun song. And
yeah.
And your song, Tracy, Small Town America, I think it's just, it's got what it takes to make a really, a hit song, because I think it's got your hook in there. You've got your humor thrown throughout it, and
sure,
it's just it's a really fun tune, and it actually pairs up well with On the Radio too.
Thank you. Yeah, that was one. We cut that record live, all the rhythm tracks at least. Myself, I played bass and sang. Steve Peck played drums, and then Rich Hinman, who's with Katie Lang and Sarah Bareilles, a guitar player in both of those bands. A good friend of mine we taught together at the National Guitar Workshop. He played guitar. So the whole record was cut live, no click track. It's kind of organic sounding.
And there's a really hot guitar solo in there by Chris Vitarello, right?
That's Chris Vitarello, who was with Steve Katz and James Montgomery. It was nice to get him in on that. He was in doing another session, and I said, "Hey, we got that solo to throw down." So he did, which was fun. And Christy Flagg sings on that as well. Glenn Nelson plays organ, so that's a good one of kind of the decking crew. Like the whole band was kind of in on that, or all the players.
Everybody,
and again, great writing.
Thank you very much.
Great song about small town America. Kind of reminds me of Little Pink Houses from John Mellencamp. And
oh yeah, and
it gives you that feel.
Yeah, it has that vibe. I mean, I'm from Torrington, so it's kind of in that vein. Northfield's actually a part of Litchfield for people who are saying, where the heck is Northfield? It's a borough of that. But I grew up in this area, and it's kind of the whole album's an ode to this area.
Cool. Well, we're going to start our next block off now with a tune by Jay Roberts, House of Lies.